Alright, 5th graders, real quick I'm going to show you how to do the details of our 3D sunset using chalk pastels. So we've already been looking at sunset pictures. We've talked about how the reflection is kind of stretched out on the water, how the sky is a lot brighter, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So after this step we will be adding, this is my sky and this is my water here. A little darker, it's got some teal color to it. Down here where it's really bright and yellow, we are going to be putting a sun, like a half a sun that's setting. So this needs to be the brightest area. So I'm going to start with a yellow and I'm going to move on to that darker yellow. So this area needs to be the brightest. I'm going to put some of this darker orangey yellow on the outsides. And just like when we painted, everything needs to be very side to side. Then I'm going to smear this with my fingers. This is just to kind of liven up the sky a little bit, make it brighter, because those paints kind of dry a little bit dull, which is fine because I expect us to do this part next. Alright, so this is where the sun's going to be. So now, like the picture that I just showed you, there are horizontal stripes in the sky that are really bright. That's where the sun is hitting the clouds, and that's what we want to kind of see here. So I'm going to do some lines using the yellow and the orange. Everything needs to be very, very bright. Some of this is going to get covered up by our sun that we had. And as I go up, I'm going to start using some reds. Again, very side-to-side motion. And as it goes higher up, I'm going to switch to a purple color. And finally, like a dark purple. I'm going to use my fingers to blur that just a little bit, using side-to-side motions, but you don't want to blur this part too much because this is the bright details that we want to really pop out in our picture. So that's it for the sky. So let's see what we do with our water reflection. So it needs to look very similar to this. So they're going to match up like this. So I want in yellow and gold towards the bottom. This goldy orange color around the outside, and I'm going to blur that out, going side to side again, side to side motions. And then we want a really bright reflection of orange or yellow that goes right up to the horizon, because this is going to meet up with our sun, and it needs to stretch pretty far, and the further it gets, the more it kind of gets broken up like that. I'm going to add some orangey gold on the sides of this. These side-to-side motions are going to indicate waves. And then just like in the sky, I'm going to add some reds. It's going to go from orange to red, and from red to purple. We do want to blur our details in the water a little bit more, especially on the outside. I'm going side to side again, not up and down. This will be a little more blurry because it's reflected on the water. Use any of your fingers. I'm going to leave this bright yellow area alone though, because that's directly reflecting the sun, and that's going to be the brightest thing. Just blurring the outside. I think that will look pretty good. So when you put that together, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see if you can see that. So once we glue those together, yeah, it's going to be beautiful. So I will show you the next step in another video.